here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Eovaldi isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1-1 to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Voit is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. The 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike. Ball that's outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Verdugo.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count, 3-2. As a look, now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance.
Field Evers the next to bat as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here to that ball foul.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Up top, it's 2-0. Second and third, 2 away. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Fouled away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, who played an inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got.
Hitters count all the way here at. First offering on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runners on the move for second, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Line shot to first, and there's one away. One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter,
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rafael Devers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high, ball 3. Devers, right field and carrying well. Judge looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense.
High and deep down the left field line, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ball 2.
2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Clint Frazier flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
1-1.
1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Looped out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
2-0 now. Pause. Now the pitch. Out of play. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. This pitch is popped up. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Ryan Weber, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. The 2-2.
3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at-bat is epic.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Popped him up. Urshela over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Has a look, now the pitch. Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Austin Bryce takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Austin. Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Bryce, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat.
3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 3 runs already home here. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Clint Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Back for it is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. Urshela ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Another look at Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the... Colton Brewer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-0 now. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Hey. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He grounds it sharply to third. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now pitch on the way.
Bradley Jr.
One ball, 1 strike.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll start us off in the 8th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Josh Taylor is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 72. Josh Taylor.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that misses 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now back, left field.
Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back,
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
0-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Right there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Rafael Devers. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Misses, ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen. to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Aaron Judge is on deck. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Curveball, and he's just not getting the calls here. It's 3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Riding in once again. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Giancarlo Stanton is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Brett Gardner stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
J.D. Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's out 1-1.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there.
Now back, left fielder,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Andrew Benintendi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Britton pauses, and the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Now batter, center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Davy Garcia is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.